Today's update is from the Philippines and will cover the draft regulation on IVD and borderline health products, as well as the new abridged registration process that has been implemented since November 2021. Currently, IVD devices are under the same regulation as medical devices. However, under the regulation, IVD will be regulated differently and in two phases. The first phase will include the registration and/or notification of all risk classes, while in the second phase, the notification for Class B, C, and D will be ceased permanently. The IVD devices are divided into 4 levels of risk: A, B, C, and D. Just like medical devices, IVD devices will also have 2 registration pathways: notification and registration. The notification pathway is for low-risk devices or Class A, and the registration pathway is for higher-risk devices such as Class B, C, and D. Any devices that are used for general laboratory purposes are not classified as IVD. These are the documents required for IVD device notification and/or registration. On the legal part, the applicant is required to submit the LOA ISO 13485 certificate CFS, while on the technical part, the notification pathway requires the applicant to submit device description, COC, DOC, colored pictures, and declaration of shelf life. For the registration pathway, the applicant must also submit documents such as executive summary, essential principle checklist, summary of design verification and validation, risk analysis or assessment, and also physical manufacturer information. If you are looking to register your products in the Philippines, consider license sale, our global medtech registration system for fast and easy market access. The draft regulation provides guidance for the categorization of products under the jurisdiction of the FDA. It is sometimes difficult to determine the appropriate classification and regulatory framework for such products. According to this draft regulation, borderline products are defined as health products that share similar characteristics, or are considered to be between the different product categories. The FDA shall publish and maintain a list of borderline products with their identified product classification. In case a product is not in this list, the applicant is responsible to determine the appropriate classification by referring to the definition of the borderline health product, product claim, composition, intended action, etc. Another alternative is to file for a product classification of borderline products with the Food and Drug Action Center. This process will take 20 to 40 working days, after which the applicant will obtain a letter with designation to a product category. The FDA reserves the right to reject the proposed classification if the product is incorrectly classified. If a product falls under 2 product classifications, or is constituted as a combination product, the applicant must secure a market authorization from identified authorities. The list of borderline products with their identified product classification will be published on the FDA website and will be updated at least twice a year. Here are some borderline products that are considered as medical devices, hence must be registered to CDRRHR to obtain certificate of medical device or registration. Products currently holding valid authorizations with the FDA and requiring reclassification will be given a transitory period to allow sufficient time to comply. The market authorization for such products will be valid for the remainder of its validity, or extended for 1 year from the effectivity of the circular later. For new applications, it should follow the initial product registration process and requirements to the designated authority. Applications that are currently under the review process and being reclassified will be processed by the authority it had initially applied to. But after the transitory period ends, it must be registered to the designated authority. This program was introduced on November 25, 2021 to increase the efficiency of regulatory systems through an expedited review process. This program is eligible for Class B, C, and D devices that have been pre-approved in one of the ASEAN member where AMDDT has been fully implemented, such as Singapore and Malaysia. Under this program, in addition to the full technical dossier requirements, the applicant must also submit the approved CSDT from one of the ASEAN member countries. The timeline for this program is not disclosed by the authority. That's our update today. If you have any comments or questions, please do not hesitate to email or call us. Check the Contact Us page on our website for an Arazi Group office near you. Follow Arazi Group on LinkedIn to view other countries' regulatory updates, as well as the latest advancements in regulatory affairs technology. Stay safe and keep well.